Morning, guys. What is up, beautiful? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Xoxia DaDoll. If you didn't fucking know, so today, you guys, we're gonna be doing our makeup. Okay, morning makeup. You guys ever eat late at night and then when you wake up in the morning, you're fucking starving? I didn't even eat that late, but like I ate and then kind of like low-key went to sleep. Every time I do that, I wake up so hungry, you guys. And like if I didn't eat, I would not be feeling like this. The irony about it, you know? So, alright guys, let's go ahead and get started. I just had my sharpener here. 1 second, guys, it fell down. So yeah, guys, let's go ahead and start with the brows, right? I was looking for a sharpener in the beauty supply yesterday, but they didn't even have one. I didn't see one. And this sharpener is like supposed to be for a regular pencil sharpener. So I don't know if that's why it's not. Okay, guys. All right. We ready? Bella, stop! I didn't put her back on the leash yesterday because I thought I would give her some freedom to run around, but she keeps fucking knocking on the front door like... So guys, I love my arch really sharp and high, okay? So some people just like a rounded brow, like, you know, but if you like it really high, and I think brows really say a lot about your personality. So like for me right off the bat, I can tell like más o menos what kind of person someone is right from their brows, you know? Okay. So a little bit thicker than we've been wearing them, but that's okay. And you guys, actually, for the most part, like, I think I kind of make it look really easy with the brows, but actually it's very easy to slip, have a slip of the hand, and, you know, fuck up the whole brow, like mess it up really easily. So you always want to be careful with that, okay? They are a little bit thicker than I wanted them, but actually I high-key love them because you guys know this is how I normally wear my brows, like this density. This line density, you know? Okay. And then right here, I got a little bit thick. Morning, guys. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my 320 concealer. Put some on the back of my hand like that. Then I'm gonna get my small brush, okay? Take some product and get right under the brow application, okay? Now this line that we're doing with the concealer, you can actually do this line as thin or as thick as you want, okay? It totally depends on you, it depends on your style, it depends on how you want under your brow to look. You guys can see I did it thinner and then I kind of thickened it a lot, like right under the arch. So again, do it really thin, just underline it, right? And then when you get to the arch, you want to fill in that whole like triangular space underneath the brow, okay? Fill in that whole space, you see? And out of everything that you will do on the makeup, the brows, you really want to take your time, okay? Because, you know, the brows are like putting curtains in your house, okay? You don't want the curtains to be dirty. And then as soon as someone comes over, they're like, ew, this bitch has dirty curtains. So you don't want the brows to look messy, all right? And you don't really need to do this connecting line right here. I do this part mainly so you guys can see how to even out the brows too. So, you know. And then you want to get some concealer in the middle here. It was cold. As soon as I woke up, I was cold even when I got out from the shower. Now that I put this long sleeve shirt on, you guys, I'm fucking hot. Go figure, right? I'm gonna take number 325. Okay, you guys can see the difference in the color. This is a lot lighter and cooler. This is warmer, okay? So the warmer shade, I'm actually going to put at the top of my brow, just so it blends more seamlessly with the foundation. And it's actually a lot easier to blend into the skin, especially if you're not wearing like foundation or any other makeup. That's a pro tip, you guys, to put a different color, how you call it, concealer at the top of the brows, like maybe 2 shades darker than the one at the bottom. Okay, and then we're gonna blend it out with our fluffy brush. Just take your time and blend it out, okay? You don't need to be in a rush. Don't let anybody rush you when you're doing your makeup. You should be able to have your time to yourself to do your grooming and pampering, okay? So don't let anybody be rushing you while you're doing your makeup. And just blend out in the middle. Okay, so that's the brows for today. You guys can see they're nice and thick and full. Not too thick though, because my frame, you know, I'm pretty petite, okay? So I don't like to wear like too thick of a brow, you know? It kind of like goes with your body type as well. So yeah, you guys. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our foundation. This is in color Warm Coconut by Kiss, you guys. I'm gonna take 3 pumps. Get my foundation brush. Excuse me. And just apply the foundation, okay? I think actually with this brand, with Kiss, I think 3 pumps is actually really good. Because some other foundations that I've used with the pump, I do have to take 4, but with Kiss, I finally realized just now that 3 pumps is actually enough. So yeah, girl. Now I'm just gonna blend our concealer out with a little foundation. Okay, but not getting any product really on my lashes. You can, that's fine, but I just personally don't like product all over my lashes. Again, just blend, guys. You guys hear those birds? If you guys know what type of bird that was, tell me in the comments. I know you can see my lace. Lately, since I've been wearing the bangs, you guys, I haven't even been giving a shit, and I have not been like spraying my unit down like that, really. So if you're a person that don't like to be having like that chemical on you every day, or you know, you're more low-key, not, you know, like super glam doll every day, try to consider getting like bangs or one of those how do you call it, where you don't have to like glue down the baby hairs and everything, okay? Like ready to wear. Okay, you guys. So boom, skin is ready to go. The skin is skinning, okay? Then I do have a little bit of the light concealer left. I'm just gonna take it and apply it on my face because I hate to waste product. Okay? I really hate to waste product, you guys. And you guys see the pattern that I always use to apply the concealer, okay? You want to get under your eye, your smile lines, under your nose, and just, you know, kind of like your whole entire inner face, like underneath the eyes is most important, okay? To give you that nice highlight. When the sun light hits you, it just gives you like a natural, looky like a natural facelift. Because it pronounces and denounces when you do highlight and contour. It pronounces and denounces certain parts of the face, okay? I'm contemplating whether or not I need to do like liner. I don't really feel in the mood to do it, but I low-key think I'm gonna do it. So this is the liner we got yesterday. It's from She Makeup. You guys take a screenshot because this liner is so fucking bomb. I love it because it's matte, okay? So you can always feel when a product is gonna be matte by the, you know, the outer packaging and stuff. It feels matte as opposed to like glossy. And then yesterday when I was applying it, I learned like this is a little trick to do. Okay, as you want to like tilt your face to the side away from the eye that you're doing, right? So tilt on the opposite side, lift the skin here a little bit, and then just kind of like start to draw and make a triangle. Okay, and then stay close to the lash line. And that's pretty much it. You can go as far in as you like. But for the most part, you can keep it really simple like I have. And I don't know what it is about this particular product. Look at that, you guys. So cute, right? I don't know what it is about this particular product, but I've tried eyeliners in the past and it don't come out good. But this one is so easy to apply on and everything. So just do your little line. Make sure you're looking down as well, okay? I hope you guys can see. And what I love about doing this liner is that you really, like, you low-key can't make a mistake, you know? Because any mistake that you make, you can just like cover it up and fill it in. Okay, but stay close to the lash line as possible. And you don't have to come all the way to the corner. Just however you feel comfortable. And I noticed also that some of them, some of the so yeah, you guys, that's the gist of it. And you can just wear like that. Because I find this to be so fucking cute. Like yesterday when I went out without my lashes, I wish I had this product on. But yeah. What else was I gonna say? Oh, I found that some of the other brands, like, let me put this stuff first, because let's do loose powder first before mascara, because it gets all over the lashes. But yeah, guys, some of them would burn my eyes, but this one, the brand and everything, is not burning me. It doesn't smell like a strong chemical, so you know, That's always a really good sign that, you know, the product is a good product, because I hate things that smell like too strong, too chemically. So now we're just gonna take our loose powder, which this is the brand we're using. Mine got dirty, you guys. But hey, Love Preet. Hello. Um, I'm West Indian. That's my ethnicity. I'm from the Caribbean. Okay, so make sure you get underneath your eye really good. Get, you know, your nasal area, the smile lines all around the mouth. Okay, and you guys can see kind of how I like fade the product out. So I started off at the corners of my nose. I disperse it out under my eyes, and then I take the rest of it that's on the sponge, and I just kind of get the remainder of the product, okay? Okay. I want to put a little bit more, but I don't want it to look like too done up. Sometimes I just like my makeup to look more like everyday as opposed to like super done up. You guys know? Okay, guys. So that's pretty much it for that. Always remember to close back up your loose powder. Like, I can't say that enough times. It's not even funny, you guys. That shit will go all over the place. And then I'm just gonna take my foundation brush, okay? Just to help blend the edges of the powder a little bit. Let me dab just a touch of powder in between my brows because I always get greasy and shiny there. I think that's like a typical sweat spot. And then we're gonna go ahead and... Girl, I was smelling something burning, but I forgot I plugged in my flat iron right here. I was like, what the fuck? Okay, so we're gonna get some mascara. This is from Scandal Eyes from Rimmel. That's the brand. And then it's called Scandal Eyes. So, but look at my lashes and my, how you call it, my liner. If I don't want to wear, how you call it today, like I don't have to. Speaking of which, you guys, I do have to get my lashes, okay? But, you know, just with that liner and a really good mascara, look how it, like, really opened up the eyes, give it, like, a nice character. Look at the brows, everything today. So the next thing we're gonna do is our lippy combo, okay? So yesterday we got this brand new lip liner. This is from LA Girl in color chocolate. This is my favorite lip liner. Let me show you guys again how smooth. You guys will never use a smoother lip liner. If you have never used LA Girl lip liners, definitely go try them. Okay, and then we're gonna apply our brand new, we got this yesterday as well. If you guys didn't watch the yesterday's afternoon post, but this one is from Ruby Kisses, is their butter bomb gloss. So fucking pretty, this one. And then it's in color blushing. Okay, so cute. So I really am in love with how buildable this is, this lip gloss, because you can make it look like as sheer or as opaque as you want. So pretty, you guys. I am in love with the color payoff, the fact that it's buildable, like it looks so pretty. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to contour my nose. I'm just gonna take my pressed powder. This is from LA Girl in color chestnut. Okay, so this is my face powder, you guys, but I use this also for like an everyday contour if you don't want it to look super heavy. So just make a V at the tip of your nose and then go up the sides of your nose bridge on either side. It doesn't matter if you have a high nose bridge or not. Just do the same steps that I'm showing you and it'll define your nose, okay? It'll give the appearance actually that you have a higher nose than you actually do. You guys know in a lot of African countries, having a high nose is considered really beautiful. So this is how we give the illusion that we actually do have a higher nose. Okay. So you guys, the face is looking super pretty. Like I feel like I don't even need any lashes, but I got these bomb ass nice lashes yesterday. So give me 1 second. I have to go grab it, okay? And I'll be right back. 1 second, okay, guys? So hey guys, thank you for staying. So these are the lashes that we're about to apply. Let me show you guys. These are in NYMVP 21 from, what is it called? New York Minx, NY Minx. Okay, this is 3D Max Volume. This is the only lash that I will buy from the store and fucking wear because they're so bomb. And I love them because like they are really durable. Like for real guys, they're really, really durable and you can use them like several times before the band messes up. Okay, so I'm reusing the one that I had yesterday, that I had it on. And we're just gonna get our glue on there. And the glue that we're using is from a brand called Nabi Cosmetics. I've never used a fucking better glue than this one. Like, to tell you guys the honest truth. Hands down, this is the best glue. Like, my lash be blowing in the wind, but it still be fucking staying on. I'm like, what? What? Because before, when I used to use the fucking hair glue, girl, I would have to walk with the glue everywhere. Like, I would be like, oh shit, my lash. And that's not cute, you know? Like, every second you gotta be worrying about your lash. You guys already know, like, I'm low-key lazy, so I don't want to be having to worry about shit like that while I'm, like, out, you know, doing my thing, having a good time or whatever. I don't want to have to worry about, like, my lash. I think that's why most girls get, like, lash extensions. And then plus they want to wake up looking pretty. But I actually prefer strip lashes, to be honest with you guys. So, yeah. So we're just gonna wait for the glue to dry down a little bit. And then I'm going to see what we're doing with my hair today. Not gonna lie to you guys, I love the bangs, right? But I'm high-key missing my middle part as well. Probably not today, but like probably tomorrow I will go back to my middle part. I'm not sure. So yeah, guys, while the glue is drying, I'm just gonna give my hair a quick pass with the flat iron. I love this hair because it looks like a little bit yucky. So it looks really like believable, you know? But then this yucky texture be pissing me the fuck off because this is not what I bought. Okay, from Amazon. I didn't press like I want yucky, I pressed straight, you know? But probably next week I'm gonna get me a new unit. Really and truly, you know, my favorite hair to wear is Rio, but it's so expensive, not gonna lie. And I think it's extra expensive in my hometown, in my area. So I'm just giving a few passes with the flat iron on the hair. Okay, nothing too like intricate, just, you know, I'm grabbing like both sides, two sides, and I'm just doing it like that, girl. Because I do not have the time nor the patience to be sitting there getting like fucking small sections all the while. I'm keeping an eye on my lashes so that they don't get too dry before I look to put them on. I was gonna press the bang out a little bit, but it's sitting exactly the way that it's supposed to, so I'm not gonna trouble it. And then this part, I need to wash this unit, you guys, but not that it's like dirty, but then when you get like hairspray and gel in La Linea aquí, right, it gets a little crusty, you know? So I need to wash it maybe tomorrow. Guys, this is one of those mornings I do not feel like leaving my house. This morning was like raining so nice. If you guys love the rain like me, comment. I just love when it's raining and I can stay in my bed and just do what the fuck I want. just lay down and chill. So, oh, another thing I wanted to mention to you guys too, especially when you're applying your lashes, right? My mirror actually has two sides. There's a regular side and then there's like a 3x whatever side. When you're applying your lash, use that 3x whatever side, okay? Because it really makes a difference that you can see that close up. My makeup looks fucking good today. Like, so we're gonna apply our lash, guys. Let me bring this closer so you guys could see. Okay, start at the inner corner. And for those of you that do watch the replay, you can like zoom up. So start at like your inner corner, kind of where your natural lash start. And you guys see, like, you know, I really take my time and apply it on there, okay? You want it to be as close to your natural lash as possible, all right? You don't want like a huge gap in between. That's what makes it look like a fucking falsy lash. It makes it look tacky. And you know, for those of you that like care, I don't care, right? But for those of you that like care if someone knows that you did lash extensions or wear strips, because I hear some girls like on the internet and stuff and they're like, I would never wear strips. That's so like, you know, or I would never wear press-ons. I saw this one girl, she was like, I wear press-ons. And then her friend or whatever was asking her, does your man know you wear press-ons? And the girl was like, what the fuck? And I too was like, what the fuck? If I wear press-ons, that shouldn't like deter a man from, I don't know, girl. I don't know what some girls be thinking, but I was just like, what the fuck? So it's apparently a thing where like if you wear press-ons, you're broke. Or if you wear strip lashes, you don't have enough money to do like your individuals. But some people actually just have a preference to that, you know? Like for me personally, I would prefer to wear press-ons. But I'm so rough. I told you guys I'm low-key a tomboy, you know? So I'm really like rough, you know? So I wouldn't be, like the press-ons don't last with me. Other than that, I would wear them. That's why I like to go get my nails done, because the press-ons just don't work for me, you know? But as far as my preference, I like to take my stuff off as soon as I get home in the house. I'm like, take everything off, you know? The necklaces, the jewelry, except my spiritual necklaces. I keep these on all the time. But yeah. So we're going to apply our next lash. This one on good. Right? Okay. And hopefully maybe you guys will see a little bit better with this one. So let me get my mirror a little close here. And then and you guys see how I take a break, right? Now we should press them in. And normally I like to use like I had another tweezer, you know, I don't know where it is. I think I know. But you also want to wait a while to make sure that the glue is tacky enough and your fingers won't, you know, like take the glue off. Most of times I just use something like, you know, so I don't use my fingers. Okay guys, that's pretty much it. Are we missing anything? No, right? We could have done like a little highlight and stuff, but I think the fact that even though you low-key can't see it, but the fact that I have the liner just makes me feel more glamorous. The liquid liner, I don't know. Is it me? Less flatter and just a little bit more. Okay. Get the ends really good. And I think this hair is 28 inches. It's pretty long. Phew. Now it's hot, you guys. Okay. All right, you guys, so that's it. We're ready. We're ready for our day. Okay, even if you guys are not going anywhere, wake up and practice your makeup, okay? If you want to be bomb at it, you know, wake up every morning and let's do our makeup together. But yeah, guys, you don't even have to be fucking going nowhere. I told you guys sometimes I do my makeup and I just fucking sit around the house and feel bougie with my fancy glass and, you know, drink fucking Hugo de something out of my glass. You don't have to be like alcoholic. You don't have to be going anywhere, you know. Glamour is your life, you know what I mean? Like, thank God for freedom and fresh air to breathe, okay? And clean water to drink, you know what I mean? Like, as long as you have the bare necessities, like, you know. But yeah, you guys, I'm in love with my makeup today. I'm in love with the way that the bangs fall. Everything looks super cute. You can't even see that I didn't like spray down my unit right here, but I'm not putting no spray either. So if you guys like the makeup, go ahead and comment below. If you want to see any particular like makeup look for me, you can comment that below too. And other than that, I appreciate you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe and all that good stuff. And I will see you guys. I don't know if I'm gonna come on tomorrow. I don't know if I might be coming on like on Sundays, but if I do come on tomorrow, it might be a little bit later in the day. So you guys just, you know, subscribe so you can look out for me, okay? Mwahs. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.